This isn't politics, this is just facts. August 1st was a pretty big day for watch resellers, watch brands, watch enthusiasts, etc. 39% tariff on all Swiss products coming to the United States. One of the biggest exports for Switzerland, of course, as we know, is luxury watches. How do these new tariffs affect watch resellers, watch enthusiasts, watchmakers, everybody in the watch industry? Prices are probably going to go skyrocket. When a 40% tariff comes down, Rolex, Patek, AP, they're not going to just say, hey, listen, we're going to eat that cost. We're not going to change the pricing of our products. We're going to do you a favor. Things are going to stay the same. That's not how this works. The 40% tariff is a tax, so to speak, on consumers such as yourself who are interested in buying a new watch. Brands are likely to increase MSRP prices. We've already seen Rolex do about 3 in the last 12 months. Patek has increased pricing. Every major brand has, in some form or fashion, had a price hike. A couple of other dynamics that we've actually seen even slightly before the official announcement on August 1st. Watches are just harder to come by. There was a lot more available inventory in the United States. Whereas now, when I put out a call for a Daytona, before it was like I'd get 10 responses in a matter of minutes, now I'm getting like 2 or 3. So there's a noticeable difference in the amount of current domestic supply. It is just becoming, in some cases, prohibitively expensive to get new inventory from overseas. So a lot of dealers are just simply not shipping. You know, a big portion of watches that enter the United States come from places like Hong Kong, Singapore, EU, etc. Another part of the tariff equation is the fact that there is a bit of a stalemate going on. Similar to kind of what happened during COVID, a lot of dealers are kind of holding inventory tight. They're not in a rush to sell it because, by their math, they think that the longer they wait, prices will continue to increase. On the flip side of that, I think a lot of my clients and just a lot of consumers, period, are sort of in wait and see mode. There still remains a high level of demand, so prices mixed with the lack of supply domestically has also made pre-owned prices continue to climb. If you are currently sitting on watches that you've purchased in the last 6 months or even 6 weeks, it's very likely that the prices of those watches have climbed up a little bit. In general, I think most people, consumers, dealers, watch brands alike, we're all in sort of a wait and see mode. I can only tell you what's happening right now on the ground. Things are getting more expensive. I don't know how sustainable this is. I'm very hopeful that some sort of agreement is struck for the consumer's sake when it comes to these tariffs. We'll see what happens, but what do you think ultimately is going to happen? Where do you see the market going, or what do you think happens in the next 6 months?